Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Welcome back or welcome if you're new. Today we're looking over QQQ trades for November 14. You know the platform. So, just to bring you up to speed, the platform is a bit behind. The platform works off English time. So, any time that you see reflected here is basically you minus 5 hours from that, and then you get the time that the trade was executed. So, this says 2:33. You minus 5 from that, you get 9:33. That is 3 minutes after market opens at 9:30. This is the US stock market, and we're trading QQQ, which is the Nasdaq 100. So let me get into it. So this first line here, where I have that line there, is just to separate Friday from today. So we're on the 5-minute chart right now, and I can show you like what was going through my mind when I was placing the trades, and then like what happened during the day, how it looked, how it played out. So the first trade of the day, right, is around 9:33. So it's on this candle. So 9:33, I placed a sell order at 285.58, and I'm going to use a purple line to indicate my trades, and then I'll clear them off depending on when I move on to another one. So 285.58, right? 285.58. So around 285.58. So around here, I entered one sell position here, 285.58, and then 285.18. 285.18 is when I increase my position, 285.18. So the thought process going into this, right? And let me even take you back to where it was in the morning. So the thought process going into this was, this is where the market was. And then, yeah, the thought process going into this was the market was there, right? And then the market started to trend down. This is 9:30, guys. All right, 9:30. Yeah. So around 9:30, that's when the market opened. So the thought process was the market had a huge gap down, right? I was expecting it to continue going down because of just the negative sell pressure, but the market ended up going the other way, and that's what caused me to have a losing trade here. So I closed the trade at 9:40 at 286.04, and let me see if I can find that on the chart. So 9:40. So these are 5-minute candles, so this would be 9:30, 9:35, 9:40. So at 286.04, 286.04 is right very close to here. 286.04. 286.04. 286.04 is right on top of this candle, I'd say. I can probably zoom it in to get specific. So 286.04. 286.04. So right about there is where I exited. So what I had here, you had sell. So I expected it to continue, and then the market rallied up here, and then on this 9:40 candle is where I exited. And I closed out the position for a $50 loss, because remember I entered here for it to go down, entered here for it to go down, and then the position went against me, and I exited right around here. So that was a total of $52 lost there. And I just want to, like, just looking back, everything looks clear. Like, looking back at the charts on the day, you probably could have seen a setup. So I started trading at the 5-minute, when in reality the experienced traders always say you should trade more top down. So I was trading on the 5-minute, when realistically I probably should have just been trading on the 1 hour, right? So let's look at what the 1 hour was doing. So let's get to the 1 hour and then that exact time. So the 1 hour, let's put regular trading hours. So let's go to the 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. And remember, this is the line that marks where Friday was, right? And let's go to where the 1 hour candles were. Ooh, shouldn't touch that, but all right. So no, that's Friday. This is Friday. So this is Monday. Yeah. So on the 1 hour, you have a long wick come down, long wick come up. So this candle wouldn't really tell you anything. This candle to me is like a engulfing candle. So I would say this would say more sell pressure. And you'll see that in the other trades that I placed that I was more sell side bias because I saw something like this thinking it would continue down, right? So let's see, what that was the first trade, and then this is the second trade now. Oh, this is when I flipped to the buy side, so I had a buy side bias. Let me see, at 9:41. So I flipped and went to the other side, possibly seeing this big engulfing candle. An engulfing candle basically engulfs the previous candle and kind of sets the pace for where the market should go. It doesn't always happen that way, but that's what typically traders use to predict what's going on. So I had an engulfing candle being built here, but then remember, I'm taking trades on the 5 minute, right? So if we go down exactly to the 5 minute to 9:40, and we see where I was entering and probably what I was doing wrong. So let's see, 9:35, 9:40. So can you imagine entering at probably the top of this and getting all this pull down right now because I just went the wrong direction. So let's look at 28564, and I'll use array. So I'll use array to make sure that we can pinpoint where I entered the trade and not really have a lot of this bias to the other side, because that's when the horizontal line goes right across. So why I want to use array is like it can show us where the trade was entered from on that candle and ignore what happened before realistically. So let me use array instead, horizontal array, and I'll get the same purple and get that. Okay, so I'll use array. So 9:40, so it would be on this candle 28564, right? 28564. Come on, give me the ray. Alt J. Okay, 28564. 28564. Two 8564, right? So entered for a buy here. So I had seen the engulfing candle here, thinking it would continue. And bear in mind, I'm seeing the engulfing candle on the 5 minute, which is probably bad practice, but we're learning more. So that's why these trades don't bother me, because it's all a learning process and all of this money will be made back for sure. So 28564, and then I increase the position at 28570, believing that I was right, the market is wrong. So 28570. So around here I entered two positions, one with 20 shares, one with 50 shares, and then the market probably continued to go down to 28500. So 28500. Yep, 28500. It's like they're listening to me and they're setting the mouse or something, huh? But I basically entered for buys here, buy, and then the market went totally against me. So at that point, I'm losing too much money and I just exited the trade. I lost $50 on that trade, so I just decided to exit that. So those are two opening trades that went bad. So I had a buy here and I had sell here. So this candle knocked me out, and then this candle came and knocked me back out. So something I look for here. You see a long wick here. This basically can tell you that this is like a set low, and then the market could go up from there, with that being probably the lowest point of the day, like forever. And as you can see, that's exactly what happened. I'm not sure how I played that, but let's see. So the next trade was a loss of $44, and let's see what happened there. So at 9:44, I opened the trade at 28491, 944, right? 944 would be in this candle too. 28491, 284. Okay, so 28491 is actually right on this, right on the support there. Like 28491 is like right there. Yeah, 28491 is right here. So I entered for sales thinking it would continue down because of that huge red candle. So I had actually flipped the position again to think I could catch all of that downside, because I'm saying, okay, you have a huge red engulfing candle, totally engulf the other one, plus you have a red candle before, thinking it would continue down. So 28491, I entered right there, 30 shares to the downside, right? And then next one, 28477, 28477. Give me the smooth, man. 28477, 28477. Nice. So because of the spread, the trade might have been a little off. So 28477, I increased 20 shares, and 28546. Okay, this is in a different candle. So bear in mind, I have a sell here, I have a sell here, believing that it would continue down. As you can see what the market did. But the next one, 952.34, I increased my position again. 952 at 28546. 952. No, over here. Yeah. 28546. And it's on this candle, huh? 28546. 28546. So I increased my sell position here when the market was going up. Bad choice, wouldn't you say? Well, obviously. And then I closed the position, closed the entire position at 28560. And let me see what was going on there. 28560, is that the top of this candle? Probably it's like the tippy top. So I entered for sales here, 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 and the market went against me, right? Boom, the market went against me. I think this was the point where I was looking at the chart and saying, something isn't right. Like maybe I'm looking at too small a time frame, right? So let me see if I can mark out what was happening here and see how that looked on the 1 hour. So how someone would do that is basically they would put like just something that can reflect on a larger time frame. So I kind of block out these candles so you can see them, and then when we go to the 1 hour, we can see exactly what that looks like. So it's not that, it's more over here. So remember this black line, 285, so it's up here. Oh, what are you doing? 285. So why is it not replaying? Right, on the 5-minute chart, this is blocked out. Yeah, and this is Monday. And on the 1 hour, let's see. It's like it's not showing. Yeah, it's not showing. But basically, this candle would tell me it's more bullish, and then you have an engulfing candle. Well, we're not even here yet. So I'm thinking I wasn't even there yet in terms of the thought process to know that I would have went bullish. So I was still looking at the 5 minute time frame and just messing up myself, just getting messed up, huh? Just getting consistently messed up playing that. So the next one, so that one was, let me see what we've went through already. Yeah, we went through this already, and then went through my more sell bias trades. Yeah, so we have this one now, the 99 loss. Yeah, so let's check out this one. This one is the 99 loss. All right, so we're looking at 953. So remember your -5 from these, so 953. And at 953, let's see, 953, I entered at 28542. 28542. What type of position was that? 28542 was a sell. So I'm thinking this candle would be like us reaching a top and we would push down. So 28, and then the next one was 28498. 28498. 28498. So I'm thinking, all right, we're pushing down here and we're pushing down here. So I'm thinking it's time we're gonna break down this level. The market ended up going the other direction, which is what happens. It's just me have to get a better understanding of what the candles are saying to me and how to more have a quality trade and understand it better. So at 10:08, I closed this trade for a $96 loss at 28671. So 10:08 would be within this candle, so 28671. So that's when the market truly began to run against me in that direction. So looking right here, we could have seen that this could have been the signal to say, hey, this is like a bottom, maybe you should take it up from there, you know. So the market rallied up to 28671 around here, and then that's when I exited the trade. I was saying I lost too much from that trade alone, so I might as well just take the losses and just move on. So 99 was that total loss on that trade. Okay, this one now, this one has a lot of buys, and that's at 1010. Let's see. So you're gonna see where I entered with 10 shares, 10 shares, 20 shares, 10 shares, and then 100 shares. Okay, so at 1010, let's look for 1010. So 1010 is here, 28662. 28662. So that was my first buy trade open. So remember, we have the rally up here. I'm thinking, okay, this is a point where we could continue rallying. So 28662, 28672 now. 28672. 28672. So one buy position, another buy position. 28634. 28634. Is that on the same candle? No. That is 10 minutes after. So two candles after, 1, 2. No. So around this candle. So 28634. Okay. So this is where I added to the position, and then 1034 now. 1034 would be within this candle, and I added to that position 28672. 286, no, 28672, yeah, at 28672. Okay, so it would have been another one here at 28672. So I increased the position here at the top wick, believing, all right, we might push up beyond this level. And then I had a buy increase at 28723 of 100 shares. So that's where I went a little more risk averse. So 10, let me see, 1041 would be here. 286 28723 28723 287 23 28723 is like, yep. All right, so what the market did here, the market literally, as you can see in the candle, and if you understand what the candles mean, is like the candle started to push up. I'm thinking, okay, this might be my sign. It broke this level, it might continue up. But another thing I like to look for is like passing it with a candle. So learn from my mistake in this part. Like if the candle doesn't necessarily pass your level with strength, like with a candle body, it might not be a high quality trade. It might not be a trade that's likely to go through profitable. So you see, I sold at with a loss of 96 at 28637 at 10. Look for the 1050 candle, and then we just find this price 28637. So 1050, 286, the 1050 is this one, right? 28637. Okay, so bear in mind all of these are buys. So I bought from here, and this is where I closed. So this close, yeah, no, stop it. So that was the close, and you can even mark that in red. So that's where I close out the trade. With this was a buy, this was a buy, this was a buy, that was a buy, that was a buy, and then the trade came right back down against me. But notice at the rest of the day, I was right in the direction, but the drawdown is what can really get you damaged. So just learn from my mistakes, or even just practice just like me. I'm practicing. That's why I'm sure we will see improvements just based on me practicing all the time. And look, since I've been doing the videos, I found a way to improve the video by having this always on top, so it doesn't get removed every time I switch back and forth between trades. So 6 now. So this one we look at 1052. So at 1052 I entered for buys again. So I'm still buy bias. I'm thinking, all right, we made a new high. There's a high chance that we're gonna make a higher low and continue going. So let me just show you where we entered at this point in these trades. So we have 1052, right? 1052 entered with 50 shares for our buys. 1052 28664 28664, and let me turn that to purple because that's where we entered, right? 28664 and 28679 was the increased position. 28679. So I had a buy here, and then 28560 at, oh no, yeah, 28579. But that was on this candle. 28, 679 was on the 1055 candle, and then I had another increase at 1113, so we're gonna look for 1113 here. 1113, 28560, 28560, 28560, 28560 on this candle. So at this trade, this probably would have been the ideal point to enter the trade. Just looking at this, because this is like where the market came close to a low. I could have managed to take some of this drawdown and then ride it all the way back up. And you see where I close it at, say, 11.15. So it ran against me. I was thinking, okay, it's gonna keep going down, so I might as well just exit this trade, just exit the entire trade. So 28559. So right around there, I was like, okay, if it went underneath this candle, or if it hit the wick of that candle, I don't think it's worth it staying in this trade, especially at the amount that I've lost since I've been trading since today. So all of these trades are today. And then this is where I made $106 in these trades. So you're gonna see a bunch of trades here. So this is where I did a bunch of trades, and I kind of ride it back up and then exited my position, and then at some point the position hit my stop loss. So we -5 from this, that would leave us at 1146. 1146, 1146, 1146. So we see where it passed here with strength. 1146, 2732, 1146. So basically it did what I kind of wanted it to do. Come up here, hit all of these candles with a body, like with strength. So we look out for that. That's what I'm looking out for, and then it seems to have some level of accuracy, some probability of being right, you know. So that would like confirm a trade. So entered with 20 shares there, right, at 28732, 28732, and then entered for another buy at, let me see, 1150. So that's this candle, and 28725, 28725, 28725. So had a buy here and a buy here, and then what's this, 1219, 1219. So let's look for 1215. Okay, 1215, and then we look for 28721, 28721. So right there, so I had a buy order here, buy order here, buy order here, and then 1236, 1236, 1236. So we're looking for 1235, 1230. So 28787, 28787. So that's right here. So I had a buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here, 28787, and then what's this now? 113, 113, 113. Okay, let's get it over now. 113. So we're at 1 o'clock here. 113 would be on this candle, and then I entered at 28771, 113. So 28771. Okay, so I buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here, buy here for it to continue going up. 28771, and then at 11, no, -5 from this, so 128, had another buy of 30 shares at 28874. So 1 28 would be on the 125 candle. 125. 125 at 28874. 125 28874. 28874. Is that a huge candle or what? 125 120. Okay, it was on this candle, on the 125 candle. 288 28874. 2887. So I entered for a buy here for it to continue going up. 40 shares. 30 shares. 28874. And then at 129. 129. So I'm gonna change the color of these to where I sell into red. No. You stay purple. Alright. So we're a sell at 129. 129 would be in this candle too. So I sold at 28886. So let's change these to red now where I'm selling. So I sold 40 shares there for a profit of 44. And then yeah, there's more on the other side. So at 130 now, I increase my position at 130. 130. Okay. 130. Yeah. Increase the position by 20 at 28860. Turn that to purple. So I only sold 40 shares up here, but I made sure to lock in some profit there. I'm like, okay, we rallied up this high, I'm gonna make sure to take 40 right there. And then I entered to buy 20 more shares at 28860, and then at 150 I increased my position to 28883. I bought again, believing, okay, we hit a high, we might continue going up, right? 40 more shares at 150, and then this was -5 from this, gets you to 2 o'clock. So exactly 2 o'clock here. So that's where I'm seeing the red candles. I'm like, okay, maybe it isn't worth it. So I sold 40 more at 28907. So 28907 at 2 o'clock. That's this candle. 28907. Change this to red. So I sold here. So basically for the day I was close to the top. Like I got the top candle literally, but just the other positions might have thrown me off. But that was a $40 profit. And then I'd bought again at 28909. So I actually bought the top. Look at that. So we bought the 28909, bought the top. So if you look at it, I could have sold the top and made a lot more money if I was just seeing what's going on. But I mean, practice makes perfect, and we'll see how my skills gain over time, just looking at the chart, being one with the chart, just understanding the chart. So I entered again 15 more shares. I wasn't gonna go 30 or 20 shares this time, but 15 is still kind of risky. So I increased the position at 203, believing we were going up. And then at here I just had a stop loss, to be honest, of 28845 at 216. So let me see, where's 216? So look for 215. Okay. And 28845, 216. This is 216, yeah. 28845. And this was, I'll change to red. So that's where I sold some. I sold 40, sold 40. And this is where I sold the rest of the 115 shares for a profit of $33. So overall, today I lost 300, around a little bit over 300. So I was down about 400 and then I recouped about 100. So that's basically what was happening during the day, like while I was trading them. And let me clear off these right now. My thumbnail gonna be cut all my losses. Cut all my losses. That guy hard, bro. But let's get to a 1, or maybe I could see something that I don't know, I just wasn't seeing or something, bro. I don't know. Where's the thing? The thing, you know what I mean? So basically today, you had a long wick candle, you had a red candle. So this is just what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. Yeah, that works. It's just half. Okay, that works. So basically the market completely choppy, even on the 1 hour. It came up. Honestly, if I was looking at the larger chart, looking at the chart, I could have seen this. So I could have played this engulfing, continuation of the engulfing, see a formation of a, I don't know, you might have called this a doji. They might say this a doji. Why, like, so I've been reading the candlestick Bible, and just to understand like what is the thought process behind this, like why can this even predict something, is because like the candles represent buyers and sellers, right? And basically in a green candle, this is where the candle open, this is where the candle close, and then this is where sellers were able to push down the market, and this was where buyers were able to push it, but the sellers were able to get it back down to here. So this shows that basically the buyers and sellers were at this, that basically one price, but they were able to push at almost like a equal amount on each side. They're able to push the market on both sides, which is like an equilibrium, which is, you could say, is indecision. And from indecision, if you have like something is going up and then it doesn't know if it wants to continue going up, it's probably gonna go down, just because you don't have the momentum pushing it one way. You have indecision, and then the other person who say, okay, I'm gonna push it the other way, they just take control of the market. And that's exactly what happened here. So looking at the 1 hour, I might have been able to trade this a lot better, but we learn from our mistakes. Hindsight is always 2020, so you can never really know, you know. But I see it as a learning process, and we'll see you tomorrow when I'm doing a different trade or a different setup, and we'll see how we take it from there. But this is the end of the video basically. If you stayed, thank you so much. I know this is a long video, but look at this crap, man. Like, I knew we couldn't trust this guy. Like, I just knew that this guy's not right, man. Something was not right about this guy. And look, now you have SBF, this guy. What is he tweeting right now? Look, what P E, he's basically probably gonna tweet like what happened, you know. But this guy, he ended up filing bankruptcy on the company. He's not the CEO anymore. Oh man, why are you doing this? Can I just go back? No. Oh, you know, Oof. Oh man, sorry guys. All right, but basically the SBF guy, he was pushing like crypto regulations and basically trying to have a monopoly on the crypto market. And then it seems like a huge player found out what he was doing and wasn't like that happy with it, and he just decided to reduce the risk and not bear another risk and sell his basically those crypto tokens, right? And that caused a push down in the entire market. So what I even want this to say, like, I like last year or 2 years now, like I've seen what has happened in crypto. Like this is my first time experiencing all of this stuff, just like how most people have as well. And to me, honestly, it looks like Bitcoin is the only one that's not a scam. Like honestly, I see all of these as probably scams. Ethereum, be- because it has went to proof of stake, I see it as kind of scammy like all of the other tokens. Why? Because with proof of stake, there's like no real work being put in to mine new ones. Proof of stake means that somebody can say that they're staking one or put it up for stake, and then like you can basically create more based on that. So with Bitcoin, it's like you literally still have to go through the mining process. There's no way to go around that. Bitcoin is still like hard to mine. It's kind of costly. It's still expensive. You still need a lot of computer, a lot of hardware. But for everything else, it's like you need this proof of stake, which means somebody needs to say, okay, I have one and I'm going to stake it. It being staked there, stake, that should be the mining that is done. So it being there, taking out a supply, is what allows people to be rewarded with more and more is created. But you know the things about humans, we are greedy. We're intrinsically greedy, and honestly, to me, humans are just intrinsically evil. So if they have something that they can control like that, they're going to abuse it. I can promise you. So anything like Ethereum, Dogecoin, XRP, I'm not sure which one this is. Not sure which one this is actually. I'm not used to the signal. It can be Stellar, or it can be, I don't think that's Cardano, right? But I don't even know. But honestly, it seems like the only legitimate one is Bitcoin. And then the thing about it, these things are happening that are going to make like even less Bitcoin in circulation. Why? Because if they're doing illegal things with crypto, because Bitcoin is so open, people can see all of the transactions. People can literally mark the transactions and make sure that these Bitcoin never hit an exchange. These Bitcoin are never able to be transferred for money. So these Bitcoin are what they call tainted Bitcoin. And then that in itself would just cause some Bitcoin to just be stuck somewhere, which is actually kind of bullish for Bitcoin if you think about it. But just going through what happened for the previous years, I just want everybody to like be clear, like understand what's happening, like any all of the exchanges, it's like they take your Bitcoin and they just go trade with it or rehypothecate it. They can trade with it, they can borrow against it, they lend it to another broker, they do all kinds of stuff. So that's why people always say the traditional things, not your keys, not your coins. So like you should really have your Bitcoin on your thumb drive, on the ledger thumb drive, and that should be the best way to protect it. And right now it's looking like the only, and I kind of mean this, like the only one that seems legitimate is Bitcoin. And I mean that, like, we see what happened, and then the exchanges, it seems like the only legitimate exchange might be Coinbase. I see potential in Robinhood just like being a good platform, like providing that user interface, that user experience that nobody, you don't really understand the value of yet. But just look at Robinhood. You have USDC, you have Bitcoin. You being able to send USDC directly to Robinhood means that if you make money in crypto, you can immediately send your USDC into your Robinhood account, and then you can sell it there, into which it becomes immediately real cash that you can spend using your Robinhood card. Like, that seamlessness is something that people really underappreciate, but I just want us to take note of that. I know this is a pretty long video, but I just wanted to get it out there. So thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. Check out the links down below if you want to use my platform, if you want to see my other YouTube videos, if you want to follow me on any social media platforms. And that's basically it. I'll see you in the video tomorrow, and bye bye.